All right. I am at this particular time right now, I am looking at cryptos and I am whoo-wee. Remember what I told you? Don't invest in nothing or don't even put the amount of money into the cryptocurrency that you're willing to lose. And it looks like it's crashing. It looks like it's crashing extremely hard. I remember Bitcoin, no more than maybe a month ago, was right at $19,000, $20,000 a coin. Now it's done crashed to $7,822. Ethereum was at $1,100. Now it's down to $796. Ripple. Let me put this on airplane mode. I don't know if that's going to work right now or not, because if not, they're going to keep on. But anyway, Ripple looked like it. Let me see. It was at $3 one time. Now it's down to 78 cents. And man, it's a crash. And guess what else? The dollar is failing. The dollar is failing, and the stock market is crashing as well. So let's see how much they're going to talk about what's going on with the economy. Well, what do you say, Pastor Dowell? Well, again, smart money would say if you are out there, and I'm going to go back to my investment strategies of years ago. Smart money would say that if you're going to invest in this type of volatile market, which I wouldn't, is number one, get out the dollar completely. No stocks, no bonds, no mutual funds, no none of that stuff. And mind you, I'm only telling you, disclaimer, my financial advice. You can pick and choose if you want to. But man, I tell you what, of course, what I always believe in, gold, silver. Looks like the turn is getting ready to happen that we've been waiting on for a long, long time. And looks like that the manipulation and stuff is getting ready to come to a screeching halt. Let me look and see here real quick. What has, they say that gold is done closed out at today, as well as silver. And there, of course, it's just not reflecting the value of the market the way that it should. It's down. Gold is up at 1330. Well, it's down 1325 because last time I checked it was 1360, and silver was right at 1725, and now it's down to 1675. Of course, now what that's telling you that the markets are still being manipulated. But guess what? Things are changing, and they're changing considerably fast, and they're going real fast. But you know, let's just go ahead and tell the truth. Let's just tell the truth. The dollar is failing. The petrodollar is at the end of it's on life support. But what is happening is China. China is happening, and everything about China is happening. And it's going to continue to keep happening because they made smart moves, smart investment. And a lot of these countries are not going to take down the United States of America by the bomb, but they're going to take us down economically. I don't see the world reserve currency of the U.S. dollar is just going to be like any other currency, if I'm predicting the future, coming up here. But I tell you what, man, I'm so glad that I've stuck with my principles, though. But, man, can you imagine what's going to happen if Bitcoin gets down to $1,000? What in the world? Because, see, right now is why it's crashing like this. There was a lot of people, and I heard this through the grapevine. There was a lot of people buying Bitcoin at 17, 18, 19,000. I mean, they were taking out loans against their home, taking the equity out of it and invested in the Bitcoin. Man, some people are crying right now. Boy, are they crying. But what about me? I'm sitting fine, doing fine. I told you, only invest in what you're willing to lose. If you don't have that much to invest, especially in something like this, then you don't have to worry about what you're losing then, do you? Man, I'll tell you. I'm going to go over here and look and see what some of the gurus are saying right now. Of course, I know what they're going to say. They're going to say that cryptocurrencies is in a correction and it's going to implode. It's going to explode, which I have no reason to doubt them. I think personally that a lot of people is trying to sell off because if they got into Bitcoin, let's say if they got in at $30, $40 or $200, even if they sell right now at $7,000, $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000, they made a substantial amount of gains. I would say it's probably time to sell it, not myself personally, but anyway, hey, what do I know?